How often come moments of grace in the late hard years? It all turns luminous as the moment in the sun when the ant crawls by bearing his crumb burden, or this time of the sifting of the delicate flower grains into the blue bowl. It is a trick of seeing, after all. I'm trying these days to do a little bit of what Curtis White was talking about the other night. Live with a certain joy and a certain serenity and watchfulness and thoughtfulness. And I have, for the first time in my life, lots of that blessed time. And sometimes just sit and stare at the wall and think. And that is so beautiful. I mean, he's right in this society. We have to get more of that back. The second one is called Garden Song. And gardens, I think, are emblematic of both creation and destruction, life and death, decay and rebirth, especially perennial gardens. And I tend to mostly grow perennials. So this is called Garden Song. Millions died to make this loam, to tint this cloud, to feed this leaf. Mayflies, magpies, wasps, and roots. Down went their bodies from the air to give us this perfect day. This is the day for which the night filled itself with shattered stuff, and dampness slid from spot to spot, and eyes were hatched to see the sky, to give us this perfect day. Praise and curse this perfect day. Okay, I have these moments of happiness poems, which we might as well celebrate those little moments. And this is one of them. It is called Levitation. Once in a great while, it all just works, doesn't it? You're sitting in the sun watching a spider, and then you can't tell where the spider leaves off and the deck begins, and a glint from the grass lifts you ever so slightly off your chair, and your headache stops, and your knees don't hurt, and a touch of cloud soothes the garage roof, and a voice from the bird bath whispers, "Now." Okay, and this one is called October Song. I'm always writing these little things called songs of various sorts. I put this in we have a poetry page in our newspaper in Buffalo. I think it's the only major paper in the country that does that. And so this was in the paper, and actually I got several calls from older gentlemen who I think found this poem suggesting. Nothing came of any of it. I was delighted. October Song. Because she is alone, Eleanor makes love to trees and anemones and tiny blue asters. She touches everything, and everything touches her. "It is enough," she whispers, as she presses her face into the wilting fronds of ferns. She eyes the last of the pink leaves clinging to the crabapple tree in front of her house. She carefully places the balding plastic pumpkins in the garden for Halloween. She hopes for yet another year, another bright October, more time to love. Okay, I incidentally have explained that I created years ago, I got tired of the first person and created a persona whose name is Eleanor Mooshart, who closely resembles me, and her husband Horace closely resembles Leslie. And those poems began as purely comic domestic poems trying to catch the sacredness of the daily life, but have turned into, there's some tragic ones too now. Okay. There's a poem that I want to read, the last of the garden poems. And I have to find it in here. That's right, I carried the poems loose. I had trouble finding them. It's called Turn and Return. And it embodies in some ways my philosophy. I'm a little closer than many of you to facing the Grim Reaper. And I've had a lot of loss in my life. And I'm trying to come up with something to grasp onto, and so I developed what I call immortality through physics. And that's what this poem is about. Turn and return. As it happens, it is often at this drooping time of year when the bagworms are busy at their perverse constructions, and August mildew covers the bee balm, that I begin to sense the presence of those whom the world calls dead. The ones who are gone, apparently gone. I feel them here with me at the edge of the ruined garden. Their molecules mix with mine. I am bombarded with the neutrons of those I have loved. The dust on the arborvitae holds some particles, some hint of mother, father, friend. This is my testimony, my leap of faith, my hold on eternity. They cannot be entirely missing from the matrix. They cannot be lost from the battered beauty of the whole. Okay, now